I realize that I'm getting to the point where it is like a crossroads. My soul has been feeling weary today. I get tired of having to be the warrior all the time, having to constantly fighting this battle. That shit gets real old quick. Things have been better. Things have been better. I think now I'm beginning to have some clarity about some things that I want to do, some things that are important to me. So I have some clarity about what I need to do. But at the same time, my soul gets weary because I'm tired of fighting every day. Everything is a fight. It's a fight to stay focused. It's a fight to go to work. It's a fight to deal with my kids. It's a fight to keep myself intact. It's a fight. Everything is a fight. I'm tired of that shit. Sometimes I feel like I want to break loose. I want to have a little fun, not too restricted. Right now, I've been working on the path of self mastery. So everything has been so strict. Like who I see, what I do, what I eat. Like, I'm over it. Thinking, oh God, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. But anyway, I want to go in order of how my thoughts went today. So I'll start with the morning. I sitting there. I had this test to take, this exam to take this morning, and I was like, I'm gonna go over my notes. So I'm gonna go, while I'm on the bus and while I take the commuter out, I'm gonna go over my notes. Excuse me, my son Ayub, he goes and he's been acting really strange. Like he's been really clingy. He wants me to hold him, and my mind just goes to the worst. Oh my God, what's this bitch been doing to my son? Now, mind you, his daycare teacher, she's awesome. She's great. She's the best. But I don't know. I guess it's like I feel like I still been holding the trauma inside of me, or the thoughts. Like it's like a barrier. It's hard to trust. It's so hard for me to trust people, especially when you feel like you've been fucked over by people that you've loved the most. So that came over me. I'm thinking something must have happened. My mind said, no, no, this is a test. Literally, I feel I'm beginning to really see every single relationship, every single situation that's going on in life is really a reflection of what's going on with you internally. So I was thinking to myself, no, I'm being tested right now. I'm being tested right now. I could feel the anxiety start to fill up in my body. I said, no more. No more. I said out loud, I'm tired of feeling like I'm being manipulated. And what I mean by being manipulated is that I could feel good on the inside. My soul feels well inside, my body feels good. I have this like idea of how I'm gonna, and then things will come in. Things would come in, I would get easily distracted and I would let it take over my whole day. No more, say I. Like, no more. No, I'm good. I'm good. This exam, I got this. I'm not even worried about it. Sure enough, I get to where I was going. I go to take my exam, and that's exactly what happened. I got this. Okay, I'm listening to my music. I was able to listen to my music during the exam, and all of that. That was wonderful. And what happened? I guess I was thinking to myself, I wish I could be, I wish I could be more social, this and that. But then I said, no, right now is really not, that's not really what, that's not really on my plate right now. I'm really supposed to be resting, rejuvenating, healing. That's what I'm supposed to do. In terms of my purpose, I do my work. My job is my work, a piece of my purpose, but also my family, my this, my that. That's my work as well. So I'm doing what I'm here to do. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I stopped, I'm like, whatever, I'm in my own world. Start feeling good. I was listening to this music. I said to myself that, you know, I forget what was I listening to. I think it was that New Edition song, Can You Feel the Rain? Uh, Excuse me, bear with me. Melatonin is kicking in. But it's the New Edition song, Can You Stand the Rain? And I saw a visual of the movie, that Best Man movie, and then I saw another visual of this cute little couple I'd be watching on their videos on YouTube. It's the way that he looks at her. He looks at his wife like that's his best friend. Like that's his person. That's his best friend, his lover, his homie, his partner. And I said, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want to feel. I think I've had I feel like I had like both sides of the spectrum where one person I could feel like somebody is my friend and all that, but we don't have like the sexual aspect of it. And then I have my lover who's like, I we share that kind of energy, but not really feeling like, maybe feeling like a friend or maybe feeling some kind of bond, but not feeling like my partner, like somebody that I could trust and know that they have my best interest at heart, and they're not trying to get over on me. I did feel that before, excuse me. And I said, I felt it in my heart chakra. I know that that will be a piece of my journey. And then because I don't know, sometimes, I'm thinking like, I'm a savage, I don't got time for shit like that. So I be getting in my feelings. And then, sometimes old negative thoughts will come. Like, yeah, fuck this. It's the weekend. This weekend I decide I want to have some fun. I'm going to let loose a little bit, this and that. And I was thinking about it. Like, I can't be, oh, excuse me. I can't be hungry, horny, and frustrated all at the same time. Something needs to, we need to fix this. Let's have a little bit of fun. And I thought about it, I feel like I'm getting the messages from my guides. They're like, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Don't be swayed to make some bad decisions or some decisions that you will regret in the end. I'm like, okay, I felt that. I felt that. I really felt that. I think I was thinking in terms of recovery that, recovery is not linear. I think in terms of me, how many years did I smoke cigarettes? I smoked Newports for like 15 years, maybe closer to 20 years. I started smoking when I was 14 years old. I'm 32 right now. Maybe about 4 years out of that whole time I didn't smoke. The last time I quit for sure was my birthday last year, May 25th. I I don't even crave the nicotine anymore. But in the journey, you know how many times I would quit? I would start again because I was craving the nicotine. I didn't really want to smoke, but I still felt like I needed a little bit. So it's kind of like a crutch. Like, recovery is not linear. So things will happen in its own time. I'm like, well, I don't usually I don't usually drink. Excuse me. I don't usually drink, but you know what? I wanna have some wine. I wanna have a glass of red wine. I want to eat some food, like some food that's not salad. Even eat something warm. I've basically been eating raw for like a while now. Majority of my diet consists of like salads and nuts or water or juices. Like right now I'm drinking a lime juice. I get, I need something to jazz it up. I get a little bit bored sometimes. So this weekend, I mean, I'm not gonna go ham. I'm not gonna get like I had like a slice of cheesecake in mind. I'm not gonna do that, but I will have a glass of wine and I will just figure my shit out. My daughter will be home on Friday. I'm so excited about that. I'm really excited about that. I feel like I'm really beginning to see the fruits of my labor. I was watching this video, Spiritual Soul, and he said this part is making me feel emotional. Like he said how this woman, she's was with this man, he abused her, and now she's pregnant with the baby. She feels like she wants to kill herself. I'd say to any woman who feels that way, I feel you, sis. I hear you, sis. You can make it through. Share my story. I was in a relationship with a man for 5 years, off and on, and we were in a toxic relationship. We were abusive to each other, and that shit was brutal. It was brutal. I mean, it was the lesson that I needed to take me along on my spiritual journey. I see that now. But like I said, it was brutal. That shit was painful. And it still is painful sometimes to think of the memories. It was just a lot going on all at once. And it literally, I just, I can resonate. I was at that, I felt so low. I've had my issues with depression, anxiety, and all this stuff for a long time, for majority of my life, but I had never felt that low like I had felt in the process of me getting out of that relationship. It was just time for me to go because I had to choose myself. I had to choose myself. I knew that if not, that I was starting to really consider ending my life. I couldn't take the pain anymore. I just couldn't take it. And from that day that I remember being my super low, being my bottom, from there every day I just continued to pick myself up. Now I think it's been about 2 years, maybe 3 years now, I don't remember. Maybe about 2 years. 3 years, I don't know. But I think about my life. I have so much gratitude. I sat there, I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? Okay, how am I gonna get this money? What do I wanna do? Blah, 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 blah. Just really sat down with myself and just started thinking about these goals that I wanted to achieve. And I did it and surpassed it at that. And I'm like, okay, I did everything I said I wanted to do. I said I wanted to make more money. Initially, my goal was just to double my income every month. I did more than that. I have a great job. And not even just about a job, I'm actually living in my purpose. Like, I know that I was sent here to help people to do these things, but I don't know, it was a little distorted. Like I was helping people, but then it was too much on the home front and it was kind of distorted. I had to rearrange how that looked and really go deep within myself and like find out what my purpose was and what my passion is. what my purpose is. And I did that. So I said, okay, all right. I look at my kids now. I love those kids so much, man. They still look at me like I'm the apple of their eye. Sometimes I just want to bury my face in shame. I feel so ashamed because of some of the things my kids have had to experience and some of the things they've seen. They've seen the worst, and at least I feel because I did the work, the children are so pure, innocent. I couldn't, man, at first I did this for them. Like, I couldn't watch them suffer anymore. I couldn't let them watch me, like, let somebody hurt me. Imagine how scary that is. I'm their primary caregiver. I'm do everything for these kids. I'm providing their lifestyle for them. And to see that somebody is hurting me, that would scare the fuck out of me. Things get real, just uncertain. Things get real shaky. Shit get real funny and strange, And to see the effect on my kids, to see how my son, he wasn't himself anymore. Seeing the light leave his eyes. And I couldn't do it anymore. So I started first. You know how women are. We got to leave first mentally and emotionally before we leave physically. It took me 2 years to leave that, to completely leave the relationship. 2 fucking years. But I did it. The best feeling in the world is when my son, he tells me this feels like this is his home, because he feels at peace. There's a calmness. This is our safe space. That, man, when they say walk like you got 3,000, walk like you got 3,000 ancestors behind you, man, I feel like I got 10,000 behind me. When my son tells me that that his home is safe, when my kids laugh and they smile again, when they're happy again, they've been with me through all the sacrifice of me not being there, I'm the mommy everything. I gotta do everything. If I don't hustle, shit don't get done. How many long nights, double shifts did I work not being with my kids? It was hard. It's not easy. It's not easy as a woman to leave my children with someone else. But I will work till I can't no more to do the things I need to do and achieve for my children. I would do it. It was worth the sacrifice. Because now we can make bigger and better moves. That I have so much gratitude. So much gratitude. If this video hits someone's ears, comes across someone's timeline, or someone just takes the time out of their day to hear this message, know that yes, it's hard. This place that we hear, this earth, this matrix, this 3D dimension, whatever the hell you believe or whatever, this is like, you come here to learn. This shit is hard. Literally, you keep like having these lessons thrown in front of you. You're gonna keep having the lessons. Me personally, I'm an old soul, baby. I've been here a long time, bitch. This is my last incarnation. So I really like, it's like go hard or go home right now. This is hard. This is not easy. But you can do this. Believe in yourself. Believe in who you are. Believe in your core that you got this, that you can do this, and nothing will stop you from what you're trying to achieve. You know what you need. No one is an expert in your life. You are the expert in your life. Listen to your soul. You know what you need. You know what you need. You know what you need. You are the expert of your life. So you go and do what you need to do. Listen to your soul. Those little nudges in your gut, listen to that. You have an army, not even no, you have an army of ancestors behind you. Believe in yourself. You got this. You got them. They're like on your back. They're there to help you. You got this. You can do this. Just don't give up. Don't give up.